In China, the rabbit farming industry is a force to be reckoned with the country raising over 500 million rabbits for meat each year. How do Chinese farmers manage such large numbers of rabbits and ensure their quality? What processes in the food factory are involved in transforming these rabbits into market-ready products? Follow Trending Farm as we delve into the fascinating world of rabbit farming and processing in China, exploring the methods and technologies that drive this booming industry. China stands at the forefront of rabbit farming, with the Lashilaos, the original rabbit species, emerging around 40 million years ago. Additionally, China leads the world in rabbit production, contributing to a quarter of global output. In 2006, China managed a substantial rabbit population, including 235 million domestic rabbits and 444 million commercial rabbits. The production of rabbit meat reached approximately 636 million tons, while rabbit wool exceeded 20,000 tons. And Rex rabbit skins totaled 15 million. Consequently, rabbit farming has evolved into a significant and specialized industry in China, with notable operations in Hotan Province. Located in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region of northwest China. At these farms, roughly 800 rabbits are raised, yielding between 3,000 and 4,000 baby rabbits annually. According to the chief technician of the Hotan County Department of Agriculture and Rural Affairs, rabbit production in Hotan is projected to reach 60 million by 2025. What do you think about these impressive figures? Rabbits reproduce rapidly and in large numbers. Females typically go into heat and are fertile at 4 to 5 months of age, although it is best to breed them for the first time at 6 to 7 months of age to ensure good health. Their heat cycle lasts about 4 to 5 days, returning to heat every 12 to 18 days if not mated. Farmers use both natural mating and artificial insemination to manage reproduction. Natural mating promotes genetic diversity, while artificial insemination, which involves inserting semen directly into the female's reproductive tract. Either way, a rabbit's gestation period lasts about 30 to 32 days. They then give birth at night and last for a few hours. Females can give birth to anywhere from 4 to 12 young per litter. During the first few weeks, babies rely solely on breast milk, which their mothers provide 2 to 3 times a day. At around 4 to 5 weeks, they begin to explore solid foods and are usually completely weaned by 6 to 8 weeks of age. Do you know what makes the rabbit's digestive system unique? Rabbits have a highly sensitive digestive system that can handle a diverse diet, including fresh grass, green vegetables, seeds, tubers, and pellets. To maintain their health, food is provided daily, changed regularly, and divided into small portions to minimize waste and cater to the rabbit's specific needs. Fresh, clean water is available at all times. Farmers closely monitor the rabbits for any signs of digestive issues such as diarrhea or constipation. Adjusting their diet as needed. In addition to a proper diet, rabbits are routinely vaccinated according to veterinary protocols to protect them from common diseases. Would you like to learn more about these diseases and the best ways to prevent and treat them? Normally, rabbits can be harvested for meat when they reach a weight of 2 to 2.5 pounds. Farmers will discuss with workers in the food factory and transport them to the factory gently. The transportation process must ensure that the rabbits are not injured or stressed. Food factory workers choose to transport rabbits in the early morning or cool afternoon to avoid temperature differences that cause shock to the rabbits. Along with that, they prepare plastic cages that are large enough for the rabbits to stand up or lie down comfortably during this process. The rabbit meat processing in the food factory is usually carried out according to a strict procedure to ensure food safety and quality of the final product. When rabbits arrive at the food factory, they are initially checked for health, and those that are sick or do not meet the standards are removed. Once in the food factory, they are humanely treated to reduce pain. The rabbit's blood and skin are removed before the internal organs are removed. The rabbit carcasses are washed several times before being divided into smaller portions. The rabbit meat is frozen and packaged to ensure the best quality of meat when it reaches the consumer. The entire process in the food factory must ensure food safety and hygiene. From the stage of receiving raw materials to the stage of packaging products. The application of automation equipment also ensures efficiency and higher product quality. Also, if you have any other questions regarding rabbit farming, processing, and consumption, feel free to ask us below the video. Global rabbit meat production increased from 1,224,186 to 1,428,085 tons between 2010 and 2016, with Asia leading the way. China alone produced over 80% of Asia's total, reflecting a significant trend in global production. The small size of rabbit meat means that it is typically consumed whole or in simple cuts, resulting in minimal growth compared to larger livestock meats. Most meat is sold as cuts or whole carcasses for home and restaurant use. Recent years have seen an increase in processed products, including frozen, smoked, roasted, and canned varieties. Despite this growth, market share remains limited due to ineffective promotion. In short, China's rabbit farming industry, characterized by its impressive scale and diverse processing methods, plays a pivotal role in the global rabbit meat market. Stay tuned to Trending Farm for the latest updates and insights.
Fox fur has a significant economic value, driven largely by its use in high fashion and luxury goods. The global fox fur market is huge, with a value of around $1.5 billion per year. This value is supported by the desirable qualities of the fur, such as its softness, warmth, and rich, lustrous appearance. The uses of fox fur are diverse, mainly including the creation of elegant garments such as coats, jackets, and shawls. It is also used in accessories such as hats, gloves, and scarves, providing practical warmth and fashion appeal. Additionally, fox fur can be found in home decor items such as cushions and shawls, adding a touch of luxury to interiors. Famous products that highlight the prestige of fox fur include iconic fur coats from designer brands such as Chanel and Louis Vuitton, known for their exquisite craftsmanship and high-quality materials. Additionally, fox fur is used in custom pieces by haute couture houses such as Gucci and Versace, where fox fur is used to create exclusive high-fashion items. These products underscore the enduring appeal of fur and its status as a symbol of luxury and sophistication in the fashion industry, as evident in Trending Farm's farming documentaries. Fox farms in China operate on a massive scale, with some facilities raising over 100,000 foxes at a time to meet the demands of the fur industry. The farms featured in this farming documentary are equipped with specialized cages, climate-controlled shelters, and feeding systems to optimize the quality of the animals' livestock and hides. To legally operate a fox farm, farmers must obtain specific permits, such as animal breeding permits and environmental impact assessments, to ensure compliance with national regulations. Unlike traditional breeding farms, fox farms typically do not combine grazing with livestock farming, as foxes are carnivores and require specialized diets. Fox skins are highly sought after in the global fashion industry, especially in the production of luxury fur garments, with China supplying up to 75% of the world's fox skins. In 2022, China processed about 2.5 million fox skins, becoming the largest country in the global market. Fox mating and breeding season typically occurs once a year, from January to March. During this time, female foxes will be in heat for around 3 to 5 days, creating a critical period for successful mating. After mating, gestation lasts around 51 to 53 days, with litters typically born between March and May, consisting of 4 to 6 cubs. During the birthing process, foxes need a quiet, stress-free environment with ample space and suitable nesting material. Farmers provide dedicated housing and ensure that female foxes have adequate nutrition to support a healthy pregnancy. After birth, female foxes and their cubs need warmth, a high-protein diet, and close monitoring to ensure that the cubs are developing well. Human involvement is important, especially in difficult births, when assistance is needed to prevent complications. There have been many farming documentaries where in such cases trained farm workers or veterinarians step in to provide emergency care, which may include manual delivery or medical intervention. Proper human care and support throughout the process is essential to ensure the survival and health of both mother and baby. Foxes are typically harvested for their fur during the winter months, when their fur is at its thickest and most valuable due to the development of a thick, soft winter coat. This usually occurs when the fox is around 8 to 10 months old. To properly skin a fox, the furrier for this farming documentary first makes sure the fur is brushed thoroughly to remove any tangles, dirt, or debris. This helps avoid puncturing the skin during the skinning process. Make a small incision at the joint of the front leg with a fillet knife or utility knife, following the natural curve. Be careful around the Achilles tendon to avoid damaging the tendon. Next, following the color change of the fur, cut along the darker part towards the back pad. Once the leg is free, the furrier carefully pulls the fur down to avoid tearing it. Once the furrier has reached the tail, they push their fingers through it, then separate the tail with the knife, slowly pulling it down. Once the tail is separated, he uses the tail stripper to pull the tail out, gently separating the tail from the skin. From here, continue pulling the fur down the body, applying steady pressure while paying attention to the delicate skin, especially near the armpits. With the head, the groomer carefully cuts around the ears, cutting them off without damaging the skin.
Push down. Put my finger in there. Line membrane that attaches the hide to the carcass.
He also pays attention to the eyes, making sure to leave the eyelashes intact. Slowly move the tool around the eyes and mouth, pulling the fur down evenly. As he moves to the nose, he gently peels the skin there with minimal pressure, letting the tool do most of the work. Once the fur is completely separated, the fox's skin is ready for further processing. If you're curious about the processing, leave comment 1 to follow Trending Farm's journey. The next step in the fur processing, the process of processing fox fur to create a finished product, involves a number of detailed steps to ensure the highest quality fur for use in apparel and accessories. Once the fur has been carefully stripped and separated from the fox, the fur is butchered, where any remaining fat, muscle, or tissue is scraped off the hide. The next step is salting or curing, where the hide is treated with salt to remove moisture and prevent rotting. This is followed by tanning, a chemical process that stabilizes the hide and makes it soft, durable, and resistant to decay. Tanning in any farming documentary may involve the use of natural or synthetic agents to preserve the hide. After tanning, the fur is stretched and dried to maintain its shape, then undergoes a softening process to ensure the hide is soft and smooth. The fur is then brushed, combed, and trimmed to enhance its appearance, removing any remaining imperfections.
Making sure to get rid of any ticks I might find.
Dyeing may also occur at this stage, where the fur is colored to meet specific fashion or aesthetic requirements. Finally, the fur is cut and sewn into the desired finished product, such as a coat, hat, or accessory, and inspected for quality. The entire process is overseen by skilled tanners to ensure the finished product is luxurious, soft, and visually appealing to the consumer. The finished fox furs are ready to be shipped to consumers and manufacturing plants. All stages from raising to processing the fox fur are meticulously and carefully carried out by craftsmen, with the desire to provide the market with the highest quality products with the greatest sophistication. However, the use of fur in life is still not without controversy from many agencies and animal protection organizations. So what is your choice? Will you continue to support luxury products made from fox fur or speak out against it to protect these animals? Leave your comments below our farming documentary to discuss further. Don't forget to subscribe to Trending Farm and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on our most useful documentaries. See you in the next videos.
Thank you for watching the video. Are you having any problems with your livestock farming? Please share your comments and questions. We are ready to answer. If you like our videos, please like, share, subscribe and recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Hello and see you again.